Hey everybody, it's Doug here, bringing you our next episode of Forbidden Fortress, Shadows of Brimstone, Forbidden Fortress, episode 3, and we went through a pretty hefty fight there against some Akaname, which are some creatures that we had to fight that have big, long, crazy tongues and can leap really far. We did manage to defeat them, and the only one that came away with any real damage was our sumo wrestler, who, by the way, I have named. Someone sent in a name. It was really longer, but the last name was Honda, so I just took Honda. They just call him Honda. That's all. The sumo wrestler's name is Honda. I'll send him the other ones. The samurai is going to be Toshiro. Like I said, Toshiro Mofuni, if you know who that is. And then for the assassin, her name is going to be Asako. And the monk's going to be named Yuki. She'll be named Yuki. Someone's telling me that this is the male figure for the assassin. And I don't want anybody to freak out or anything like that, so I'm going to get the other one and see if that helps. I think I need to get back in my miniature box though, because I think these ones are just monsters. Let me bring it right back. Yeah, so this one is distinctly more female. It's got proper curves on it, and we're going to continue on from there. So, what did we do last turn? There's a couple things I want to make note of. First off, scavenging. So, in the old rules, you could scavenge once per room, and in the new rules, I guess in the update to regular Shadows of Brimstone, and also in the new version of the game, you can scavenge a room twice. It's depending on the number of players. With 4 players, you can go twice, and you roll 3 dice, and you pick the blah blah blah. Right? Okay. Also, I did adjust our depth track. We were at 15 at the top end because we explored a room. And we're at 3 on the bottom end as it goes up because we were rolling poorly. But that being said, we're going to continue on with our adventure. You can see we're kind of spread out. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start to roll for some movement. And again, it goes in initiative order. So our assassin, Asako, is going to go first. We're going to roll for her movement. She's going to head for this door, of course, but she'll probably do some scavenging. So she rolled a 3. That means she could move 4. She's going to go 1, 2. Does she want to continue on and explore? No, she's going to stop right there, and she's going to roll 3 dice to scavenge this room. There's still a corpus token in it because we took down one of the bad undead, but we got another. We succeeded. So, but however, that corpus token could rise again on us. That would be really, really bad. And so, I'm getting out a scavenge token so we can place that down here. And we have effectively scavenged this. Anyway, that thing could come back on us again. It actually could, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. And we're going to have to do some movement of tiles in that so I can actually continue to place rooms down. Okay, let's see what we get here. Cut one more time there. There we go. Emerging darkness. Isn't this what we got? This is what she got before. She sucks at this. Okay, I got the exact same card twice. That's really unbelievable. But we're going to draw a darkness card. And I do believe she does gain some experience from that. 10 experience points. Whoop-de-doo. Considering we're drawing a darkness card, that is not good. What do we get? Dark Frenzy. One random hero is temporarily gripped by dark and vengeful spirit. Every other hero on the same map tile immediately takes a number of wounds equal to the possessed hero's strength. Okay, well, let's see who that is. We're sharing a couple of different tiles. At least this won't continue on and plague us. Here are our tokens for our characters. And we're just going to shuffle them up, and it's our monk. Our monk has a fit of frenzy and does her strength worth of damage. This is probably one of the best ones that this could have happened with. Well, I don't know, she's strength 3. Does 3 points of damage to our samurai, who's on the same tile as she is. That's her right there. That's our samurai. So we're going to do 3 points of damage to our samurai. And then what does it say after that? Just to double check, do I have to do anything else? The hero strength, ignoring defense, right? So we'll discard that, and that'll be the end of that event right there. That kind of sucked. But you know what I forgot to do? I want to jump into our turns. I forgot to hold back the darkness, and we failed again. So actually, that darkness card was related to the depth track, and then the next one, the scavenge, we will have to draw a second one. So we're going to actually have 2 darkness cards. I adjusted the track down here. You can see we're now at 4 on the darkness track. That really bites. We're really not doing well on that. We need to make a 4 already. We haven't even gotten through a single room. And we have to draw yet another darkness card. So let's see what we get. Creatures of legend. All mythic enemies have +2 health and +1 initiative. And our enemies are getting tougher and tougher as we go because we already have overpowered, which means that any large enemies do an extra damage. So we're just piling up all the crap that's going to come and haunt us later on, aren't we? Okay, now we did move. She moved and scavenged. She got there. They were caught up. Okay, now I'm going to go to next to our traveling monk, who we rolled a 1. Well, here's what we're going to do with her. She just got a grit back. That's good. She's already got 2 grit. So we're going to roll again, and she gets to add to move because she's at her max grit right now. So it's 1 and 1. So she gets to move a whopping 2. I guess she'll go 1, 2 into this room, and she will scavenge as well. Why not? Get some more darkness. Well, we succeeded in a scavenge again. Let me shuffle it up. Hope to God we get something decent. You know, there's supposed to be good stuff in here. Obviously, we're not seeing it. Let's see what we get. Chilling Dread. Okay. Draw a Growing Dread card. 10 experience points. Okay. Okay, here's a Growing Dread card. You know, I should look at that. Do we have to... pulling it from the ground's gnarled hand of a dead body, you find something of value. No, that's not the right card. Chilling Dread, here we go. Draw a card and add it to the stack. So we're not going to turn it up, but this is going to add to our stack. So we'll just do this. Makes our end game even harder. We are winning, and not really. That was a sarcasm. We're actually doing really badly on this part. So Yuki got 10, and who else got 10? Was it... Yuki and Sako both got 10 experience points. That's good. They're chalking up some experience, but not in the ways I would want. Okay, that is means that this room has been completely scavenged, and we can't do anything more hurtful to ourselves there. That is good news. So we're going to mark it, and then we'll move. We'll go to our sumo wrestler, Honda. Honda's going to roll his movement. He rolls a 5. So he will move right up to the edge there and explore. So let me come back with that. We'll do that right now. Okay, there was a great rumbling in the fortress, and everybody felt those things were shifting, and we turned. I had such a great setup for this too, but now because of the map, we're gonna have to turn it this way and head in that direction. That'll give us some extra space unless we have to move up, and then we'll have to sort that out. But let's cut the cards and draw a new map tile. See what we get. A castle wall. Okay. This is not a passage, it is not a room, so we will get out the castle wall and we'll place that down. Let me find that, I'll be right back. Okay, there we are. We have come upon the castle wall. There's a little path leading to the north into the, or whatever direction there. And then we are going to, we got our exploration token down there, so next up we're going to go to the movement for a samurai, hopefully get some decent movement out of this. A 3, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3. To right there, and he'll be prepared. He's next to the monk, so he can get some healing done. But we're going to draw that. We're going to flip this token now. It's the end of the round, so we're going to flip the token and see what happens on our exploration. Let's see. An encounter times 2. So we got 2 encounters. There's 1 exit. So let's roll and see what the exit's going to be. You know what? We're not going to roll for that. The exit's going to be to the south, so I don't have to deal with it. We just don't have the space. We're having some space constraints, so we'll just mark off this top one and head south. I mean, tactically, it really doesn't make any difference at all that we do it that way. That's fine. Okay, but I am crowding our monk out. Now, once I get through this, a couple tiles, I can break the old ones out, take them away, and deal with that. But we have 2 encounters, so let's get out the encounter deck for our Forbidden Fortress. I haven't checked. This deck got really big with the sumo and whatever pledge that I had. It got pretty hefty, so hopefully it's not too bad, but we're going to have 2 encounters there, which means we probably won't have any monsters. That is not a bad thing. And we've gone through a bathhouse. We entered through a side entrance in the castle, I guess, because we went to a bathhouse, and now up against the castle wall. Maybe there's some other bigger parts of the castle on the other side of the wall. We'll have to see. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Now, there are some scenarios where you build out the map specifically, but this is not one of those. This is randomly generated as we search for these 2 witches, which, of course, we're probably never going to find. Okay, let's draw the first one. Dark Reflections. Fortress encounter, active demon. A shallow koi pond is set into the ground here, with massive red and white fish swimming through the dark waters. Darting around the murky pool, they send ripples across the surface. As the ripples clear, a twisted and demonic face comes into focus, staring back up at your reflection. Lore 5, if you succeed, okay, it says random hero, that's what that means, random hero. And how do I know that? Well, there's some cards that can tell me that. I might find one for you and just show you what that says. Here's said card. So that symbol there says select a random hero, and that's what we have currently. So we're going to select a random hero. Okay, let's do that. We got our tokens out. I'm just going to plop them around here, shuffle them around. And let's see. We'll pick this one. Our sumo, who probably doesn't have very good lore. No. Okay, so our sumo wrestler looks down into the pond and sees the face of a great demon. So what do we have to do? We're going to, okay, lore 5+, if you succeed, you turn away before it seasons your soul and gain 20 experience points. Let's hope for success. I think he has something, that's initiative. At the end of your adventure, you may remove 1 corruption. No, that's not going to help. Let me think about this a little bit. Nah, we just have to roll a 5+ on 2 dice. We did, well, we rolled a 5 and a 6, so we succeeded. That means we saw the demonic face, but we turned away in time, so Honda gains 20 experience points and looks away in a timely manner to not deal with the demon. Okay, we'll put that aside now. We'll finish our second encounter and see what we get. Let's see. Shadows in the sky. So as we turn away from the demon, we look up into the sky, and black shadows circle in the skies overhead, silhouetted in pale moonlight. With every step forward you take, they seem to draw closer and closer. Agility 5. This is not a random hero. This is going to be all heroes. Make an agility 5 test. If successful, gain 15 experience points, and you may heal a d6 sanity. If failed, move the darkness forward 1 space, and then if more than half the heroes failed, an ambush attack. Okay. Ew, yuck. Okay, let me see. Let's start with our samurai. He's got a agility of 3, so we're going to roll 3 dice. We need to roll a 5+. Do I have any bonuses? No, I do not. A 5. Okay, he succeeded. That is good. Then we're going to roll for her. She's got a agility of 2. A 5 and a 6. Wow, rolling really good here. They passed, so each of them are going to get 15 experience points and can heal a d3 sanity, but nobody has any sanity damage. Then we go to our sumo wrestler, who's got an agility of 2. He succeeded with a 5 as well. And then assassin, who has an agility of 4. Let me get another die. We've got 4. Oh, the first miss. Okay, so here's what we got. The first 3 succeeded. 15 experience points goes to Toshiro, Honda, and Yuki, and they can heal 1d3 sanity, but they don't. So Asako missed, and it says if failed, move the darkness forward 1 space on the depth track. So it has gone to a 5 now, and that's it. It's because the next part was if half failed. They didn't. So we will just put that at the bottom of the counter deck and remember not to shuffle it anymore. For now, we've got a lot going on there. Okay, that is the end of that. We passed our 2 encounters. That is gone. We don't have to deal with that anymore. And we're going to go on to a new round where we're going to have to roll and to hold back the darkness. Yeah, where did all my dice just go? Oh, they're all on Osaka. Okay, let's roll to hold back the darkness. Let me look at everybody's cards because there's some people have things that will help with this. Okay, hold back the darkness. 6. Wow, we are failing at every single point. This is bad. That puts us at a 6, which means we're going to add a growing dread to our stack. That is just awful. Pretty soon we'll have all the growing dread cards out. There's another one to our stack. That's fantastic. And then we get to take our turns. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to roll for movement for our assassin. She gets a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. She'll stop on the edge there. No, she'll go right there and scavenge again. Nope, she failed. Okay. So then we're going to go to our monk. Our monk is going to move. First, she's going to heal, use her ability to heal. Oh, I forgot to give her. She should be up 2 ki. So she's got 2 ki because this turn and last turn, now this turn. So she's going to get rid of 2 ki and heal all 3 wounds from our samurai before she moves. She uses her monk staff to heal him, and then she's going to roll her movement. It is a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's in the room a little bit, but not quite. And then we're going to go to our sumo wrestler. He is going to roll. What's he get? A 5. So he will go 1, 2, 3, 4. He will explore that tile there. And then oh, she could have scavenged, actually. Let me do that. She would have scavenged when she got in the room. Nope. And then our samurai got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's right there. He too will scavenge. And he failed as well. So that's it for that, but we do have to draw a map card and explore this room. Okay, what we got? Let's see. A dojo. We got a dojo. We're going to have to deal with that. It is just going to go in one direction. So let me find the dojo, and I'll be right back. Oh, I've let you down once again. The scenario. When we moved in that room and failed to, we should have put down tokens. So I may be, I'm not going to go backwards, but here's what I'm going to do. So there's no rest for the dead. So the first thing we have to do is do D3 plus 1 tokens because we failed in there. So there's going to be 2 corpse tokens. Here they are. And they're going to start, let me see, I guess here and here. We moved in, we didn't disturb them, but then on the next round, this round, when we held back the darkness and failed, I don't remember exactly where everybody was when we discovered this tile. Yeah, I'm going to have to backtrack on that, but let's see, we'll just say, I think they were here, actually here and here, I believe, here and here when this happened, because when we failed that, then I'll move them all back into the new position. But I want to see, we have to do a no rest for the dead thing check thingy, which is this. So on a 5 or 6, we replace with a dishonored dead. On a 1, we remove it. 3, nothing, and then the other one, 3, nothing. Okay, well, that's good. So we ended up having nothing from that. Now we are here, 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 and here. Okay. There we go. That is close enough. We're on track. Now we put the dojo in. I was going to pop this off so we have a little more space. Put this back. Tilt our world this way a little bit more again so we can put the dojo in. And here is the dojo. And it goes just like this and has one exit. And that exit will exist. And we're going to take an exploration token. Put it down there. And then we're going to immediately expose it because we have to draw that. Hopefully these undead guys don't come in and get us. But let's see what we get. Oh, an ambush attack and no clue. So we're not finding the lovely lady. And we get ambushed by, let's find out. Let's do that. Let me put this map card up. Put the map deck away. Get out the beasties. That's going to be a medium threat. Okay, we're going to draw a medium threat card. Let's just give him a quick cut and see what happens to us. How bad is this going to be? Let's see. 6 acidic tentacles just rise up around us. So we're going to get the tentacles out. I'm going to get them out right now. We'll get 6 of them out and come back and place them. Okay, we are going to have to place these guys in order by random heroes. So we're going to get our hero stuff out. And I'll go over what the monster does in a minute. There's a hero token. Where is it missing? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Let's shuffle them up and see who will be attacked first. It's going to be our monk and then our samurai. So we'll say monk and samurai. Okay, so our monk gets 1. We'll just place it right here. Samurai gets 1. We'll place it right there. And then, do we keep doing it that way? I don't remember. Just want to make sure to a random hero the enemy has said to be targeting that hero. So I'm going to point them at the heroes that they're targeting. And then we'll go back, shuffle them up again. Darn it. Shuffle them up again best we can. Okay, and then samurai again. Put one here, attacking the samurai. And then what else do we? I'll get this set up and come back now that you know what I'm doing. Okay, here's the way this looks. 1 is attacking the monk. 2 are attacking the samurai. 1 is attacking the assassin, and 2 are attacking the sumo wrestler. So we have these guys. They are going on initiative 5 because in the ambush round they are +2 to their initiative. So they do have Spit's Acid at the start of their activation each turn, if not adjacent to a hero. So this is where Ambush actually helped us a little bit. They will make a free ranged attack at random. Heroes within range, blah, blah, blah. And then they have Smash. And the enemy melee to hit roll of 6 ignores the hero defense. That's bad. Okay, because I tend to roll a lot of 6s against my guys. Anyway, they're not too tough. They have 2 defense and 5 health, so but they have a range of 5/5. Their combat is 3, and they do 3 damage. So they're not, I wouldn't call them wimpy by any stretch, but that's their card right there. And they're going to be doing the smashes. They're not going to be spitting at us unless we clear out of the way. But even with that said, our assassin is going to go first. And I think we might actually use one of our special abilities. This is a pretty big fight. I don't think it'll be as useful against the witch. So this is it right here. Free attack once per adventure. Every enemy on your map tile immediately takes 1 hit doing d6 damage. So it doesn't ignore defense. But we could then add on once per adventure, add +3 damage to one of our hits. That is a free attack, so she will do that and then get to attack with her size. So let's do that. Everybody, she just hurls out all these shuriken at the one time, and is going to attack everybody with a free attack. They're all just going to take a d6 hits. So we'll start with the one facing her. It's going to take 5. They have a defense of 2, so it took 3 hits. Let me find some wounds. So that one took 3 hits. This one will take, let me just double check, I'm making sure, every enemy on your map tile. This one will not take the hit. It is not, well actually it is on the map tile. Because the sumo wrestler was halfway in, right? So he discovered the tile. So he was right there. So this one actually is right there. This one is halfway. So we'll go to this one. A 4, that means it's going to take 2 hits. This one here. This one here. 5. Wow, we're doing really good with this. 3 hits on this one. Right here. This one. 6. 4 hits. Almost killed it. Okay, guys, before I finish off the assassin's attack, I needed to roll to hold back the darkness. So I did that. We did not... That's good. We did not have to deal with holding back the darkness, so we're okay. I did adjust the depth track to 14 because we have the new room. And now I will finish the assassin's attack, and then the monsters go. So we're going to attack with the Sai on the one in front of her. Let's see if she can do something with it. She's going to roll 3 dice. Wow, 2 criticals. That is fantastic. That means they're going to ignore our defense. So let's see. The first one is a 1, and the second one is a 3, so that's 4. Is that going to be enough to kill it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, so the assassin kills this one before it gets to attack. That is good. Okay, now though, we go to the monsters, because they had a bonus of 2 to their initiative for the ambush round, which puts them at a 5. So, what are they going to do? Well, they got 3 combat. They're not moving anywhere. They're going to just do their smash ability. So we'll start with the one on Honda. It's going to roll 3 dice, and let's see what it does. Oh my lord. 2 6s. That ignores defense. So that's 6 damage and that he can't defend against, and then another one that missed. So he just took a 6 damage. Wow. And he can't defend against it. He has no armor. Yeah, he can't do anything against that. So there we go. 6 points of damage on him. Boom. That was about as rough as it could be. Okay, well, those dice were working in my favor too, so we'll see. Alright, next up is this one. It is attacking Honda as well. It rolled 3 hits. So that is no bueno. That means we're going to get 3 attempts at defense. We get to roll 4 or better. 4 and 2 misses. Spending a grit to reroll these 2 dice. Okay, we took 1 more hit. That's going to be 3 more. So we're going to be at, let me see, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll take 3 off. We're at 10, 11 out of 20 wounds already on him. That was a devastating round for him. Okay, next up we'll do this one here on our samurai. 3 hits, 2 hits on him. He does have defense and armor though, so his defense is only 3. Let's see if he can block the 2 hits. He blocks both of them. We're okay there. Second one is going to attack him. 3 dice, 2 hits. He blocked one of those. So he's going to take 3 hits, but he's got armor. So let's see if he can block each of those with his armor. That is his samurai armor that gives him an armor of 5. So if he rolls 5s or better, he blocked it. So he blocked 1, so he takes 2 more hits, or 2 hits total out of that attack. He's okay. And then we have the one on the monk. The one on the monk got 1 critical hit, ignoring defense. We can't do anything with that. That's the only one that hit. So she took 3 points of damage. That wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. Well, it was pretty terrible for our sumo wrestler. Okay, next, let me just back up. We're in the right round. We've done all the monster attacks. We did the assassin because she's first. So now we're going to the next initiative, which is going to be our traveling monk. Okay, our monk is going to hit this severely wounded one here. Now, she doesn't have a lot she can do. She has some ki to do some damage, but it is her turn, so we're going to add another ki token to her. She's got, she's not at her max yet, but she's getting there. She's got 4, so I think we're definitely going to spend, I don't think we have to do it now, but it says once per turn you may channel your ki into, I'd like to heal the sumo, but we're nowhere near him right this minute. Channel your ki to one of your combat hits or any source of healing. And yeah, the staff only heals adjacent. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to roll 2 hits. We can add use 2 ki tokens to get 1 extra damage. Let's see what we get. Well, she got a critical. We'll definitely add 2 ki tokens because we want the extra damage. So I just spent 2 of her ki. She's got 2 left. And there's 3 left rather, and that will give us a hit with +1 damage. Oh, and it's a D8 because she's using her staff. Her staff is a D8 if using a 2-handed, and she is. That gives her 2, 3. Is that going to be enough to kill it? I think so because it was really damaged. Yeah, it had 4. So she killed it. Blotto, there we go. Good job, monk. This session's going better than the last fight, at least so far. Okay, now we're going to our sumo wrestler. He is next. He is going to attack the one, the wounded one behind him right here, I think, and leave this one for the assassin. So he's got his big ham fists, right? So as part of his ability, he's got meaty hands. He gains +1 combat when he's not using a weapon. He's just punching him. So, boom, there he goes. 3 dice. He got 2 hits, and 1 was a critical. And that's on this one right here. So the critical is going to do 3, and I think it's a +1. He could have, oh, you know what? I'm not rolling movement for any, god freaking frack. Okay, the movement for her. 1, she would have got a grip back, but she already had it. She wasn't moving anyway. Done. Okay, sumo. 5, he could move, but he's not going to. We're just going to kill it. So let's see. We're going to roll for that critical. A 6, blotto, killed it, boom. Does he get something for doing that? I think so. When you kill a creature, roll a d6 and regain a grit on a 5 or 6. He did not regain a grit there, but he did kill it. Okay. I'll take that for right now. Okay. Movement for our samurai. A 4, but he's not moving. Okay. Now, he is going to attack... Wait, the samurai had 2 hits. So he's going to apply the other one to him. Yeah, why not? Of course. And it's a 3, so it did 1 point of damage. Why is it a 3? Because he gains... No, it's just a 2. It was 2. Just 2. Your combat hits are +1 damage on models you push, but we didn't push. So he swung around, tried to bash that one too, and didn't do any damage. Now we're going to the samurai. Samurai is going to attack the wounded one here. This one's wounded. Boosh. 3 dice because he's using his sword. Let's get that out for you. So look at that, he's using his warrior's katana, which gives him +1 combat, and if he spends fury, he has 2 fury, he could do +1 damage, but let's just see what he hits. Wow, 3 hits, that is good. So we'll resolve the critical first. 4 points. That's 3. It's got 3 on it. That is enough to kill it. We're making quick work of these guys. That gives him, let's see, he gets a number of things for that. When he does damage to an enemy, he gets a fury token. So he gets 1 of those. When he kills, once per turn, when you kill an enemy, gain 1 fury. He gets 1 of those. So now he's got 4 fury. That means he can use one of his cool special abilities at this point. Doesn't need 2 now. He's got 2 hits left, but they're regular hits. So he'll do this one for a 6. They have a 2, so that means it took 4 damage. That is really good. It is 1 away from death. And then the last hit, God, he doesn't need to do much. Come on. Oh my God, he slaughtered this thing. Okay, he killed that. That's going to give him, let's see, I think he gets 1 fury per hit anytime you do more than 1 wound to an enemy with a combat hit. So he's going to get 2 more fury. For the combat hits, he does not get another fury for the kill because it says once per turn. So this is the same turn. He killed 2 of them. So there, we've cleared the back of the board. There's only 1 left, and we're going back to a new round. Let's see. Okay, now let me pause for a moment. We're okay. Everything's all right. All right. Okay, the acidic tentacles lose their initiative down to 3. Let's roll for holding back the darkness. A 6. Oh my God, can we not succeed at this? Can we please? Now we're at a 7 on the depth track. We're in real trouble there. We've only gone 2 rooms, well now 3 rooms in, with the dojo, which actually puts our other marker at 13. But now I have to do a couple things. So first off, I need to, we're not on this tile, so I don't know that we put the undead tokens on there. Let me look. In a room, okay, whenever any room map tile is placed, okay, so we do have to roll a d3 for tokens on here, so it's going to be 1. It's going to be 2. It's a d3 plus 1. So there are now 2 corpse tokens back in there too, and 2 with us. But since we failed, we have to do the rise up piece. So that means we're going to start rolling some dice again. Okay, we'll start with the 2 back there. The one in the far back corner, if we roll a 1, it goes away. If we roll a 5 or 6, it stands up. A 1, it goes away. That's okay. I'll take that. So what it says is right here, at the end of each turn during a fight, as long as there's at least 1 hero or enemy on a model, so we should be rolling this all the time. But it also says to do this rise up thing when we fail a darkness roll. So it's called no rest for the dead. So we'll do this second one here. A 3, nothing happens. This one here, a 6, it is standing up as a zombie, and a 5. So those 2 right there, not zombies, but undead baddies. We got 2 undead warriors coming out to fight us now in the middle of this fight. That's just fantastic. So there's where we stand. Just as we're blowing these guys out of water and about to defeat them, we have these undead come up. And by the way, they don't give us any, there they are, the dishonored dead. They don't give us any items or anything when we kill them. We just get rid of them. So that kind of sucks. But okay, so we're gonna have, so right now the undead they're a 2 initiative, and the acidic tentacle is a 3. So our assassin is going to go first. I think that the assassin is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, it would help if I rolled her movement, wouldn't it? A 5. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to right there, and she is going to attack the tentacle with her sai. She's got a pair of sai. I'm going to do something after that too, but she's got a pair of sai. So she gets +1 combat. It's going to give her 3 dice. She needs a 4 or better. She got 2 hits. One's a critical. A 1 on the critical, so it did 1 point of damage. She rolls poorly on the damage. And then a 4. That's it's got a 2 defense, so it does 2 more. It's a 3. Okay. Then she's going to throw her shuriken at the first of these dishonored dead. Oh wait. Let me just double check something on her ability. Deadly. Your combat hits ignore any armor. It doesn't have armor, and does +1 damage. So the first one was a hit, a 2, so that was 2. Okay, I think she may have killed it. So she did 2, and then she did 3. So she did actually kill it because of the fact it's by itself. So she took it down in that shot right there. That is good. And then now why is that? Because she had +1 damage. Remember the first damage roll, she rolled a 1 rather, on a crit, so it was 2. And the second one, she got 2 damage. It would have been +1, so it would have been 3. That's 5. That's how many points of health they have. So she took that one down. Good job, her. Then she's going to wheel around and huck her shuriken at one of the dishonored dead. It's once per fight, range 5, 2 shots. So we're going to do that. She's going to roll 2 dice on this guy. She rolled a critical and a miss, so she hits with the critical, ignoring defense but not armor. Except, I think she's going to... No, she only does that if they're adjacent on ignoring the armor. So, because they do have armor. But she does 5 points of damage to him. Let's see if that holds up. Because, so he's got a 4 defense, but we're ignoring that because of her her critical. Now, don't have to worry about that yet. Tattered armor 5+. So, we got 5 hits. So there's 1, 2, 3. Let me get the red dice up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 armor rolls right here. Let's see what he gets. He only defended 1. His armor is a 5, so he took 4 hits. That is enough to kill him. So she is becoming a machine right now. She's killed 3 things. Boom. Just like that. Does she get anything? Anytime you kill an enemy, you heal a sanity. Is one of her abilities, but it doesn't matter right now. And that was it for her, so that was pretty good. Now the acidic tentacles are gone, so we don't have to worry about their initiative. So next up is going to be our monk. Our monk is going to roll for movement. 4, 1, 2. They're right here and right here. I just want to make sure. 3, and she'll stop there. And first off, she gets a key at the beginning of her turn. She's got 4 key points. She is going to use her staff. At the end of each turn, you may heal 1 wound from every other adjacent ally. And it says here, or any source of healing you are using, you can spend key for each key spent, increase healing by 1 to a single target. So she's going to spend all 4 of her key on the sumo wrestler. So what that means is she spent all 4 of these on the sumo wrestler, which means for the sumo wrestler is going to remove 5 points of healing because she gets 1, and then she added the key to it to get 5, and then the samurai is going to reduce 1 hit from him. So we're doing okay. The fight's not over yet, so I haven't been able to catch my breath. And that is going to be her whole turn. She really can't do much else. Okay, now we're going to our sumo wrestler because he still has he has an initiative of 3, so he's still faster than the Dishonored Dead. Why does he have an initiative of 3? Because of it's 2, but he gets this bonus from the Worn Ribbon. So he rolled a 3 on movement. He's going 1, 2, 3. Can't really get to him. He doesn't have any other thing he can do. That's going to be it for him. Yeah, he really can't do anything else. He's just moving in to fight. And then our samurai, who's way back here, rolled a 6 on movement. That's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Can't quite get there. Any other ability to do something there? No. So they moved up, but they were not able to get to the dead guy, right? So we're going to see if we can wrap up this combat in this session right here. See if we can do this. That was an ambush, plus now we're fighting these undead guys. But we have to hold back the darkness again because we're at the end of a... No, we don't. This guy has to go. Door. So he's going to move 2. He's just going to move up here. And we're not adjacent, so we don't have to worry about the fear. Oh, we do have to put a corpse token where the other one was, because that's the Rise from the Grave. When killed, place a corpse token. Okay, now we're going to roll. He's going to roll his attacks. Let's see. He's got... Mr. Bad Guy has got a 4 combat. Wow. They're pretty nasty, and does 3 damage for each combat, and he's swinging on our samurai. Well, actually, will he attack the samurai? That is a good question. They're going to attack at random, so we should be drawing to see... Well, he can't get to anybody else. Well, he could get to one of those 2, so it's going to be between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, so he does go to the samurai. He just steps up. Okay, so 4 hits on our samurai. If he's going to hit anybody, that's the best one. Let's see what he gets. He got a hit. It's not a critical for him. And that is it. So he just got 1 hit. Our samurai has a defense of 3. He blocked it. So no hits on the samurai. Now we're at the end of the round. Okay, now we have to hold back the darkness. An 11, we're fine. Good thing we haven't rolled doubles yet, because that's bad too. Okay, so our first up is our assassin. We're going to roll for our movement on the assassin. She moves a 3, a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll go right there and attack it. Now she doesn't get her deadly bonus now because it says your combat hits ignore any armor an enemy has, and is also +1 damage while your target is the only enemy adjacent to you. Well, that is true. It's not an ally, it's an enemy. So she's still going to get her ruthless. She's got 3 dice. Let's see what she rolls here. Wow, 1 hit, and it's a critical, so it's going to ignore the defense, and she rolled a 3. That is going to be enough to kill it unless it defends with its armor. Remember, it's got a 5+, and he failed them all. So she blottoed it. Boom. That is the end of the fight. Pause there. She's the only one that went. So she gets to roll a D3 recovery, but she's got nothing to recover. We'll go to the sumo wrestler next. To roll a D6 for the recovery for our catching our breath, because he didn't do anything yet. So 3, he's going to obviously take the wounds off. So that's going to be, he's got a 6, he's going to have 3 left. Getting back to normal. And then our monk is also going to roll a D6. She didn't do anything this turn either. A 4, this is gone. And then our samurai has 1 wound, so we're just going to end that right there. But we also got to do a lot of experience and stuff. So once again, I had 1 card out. Gather up all my dice, get everything kind of situated here so it's more cleanly for us. Okay, and what that means for us is we're going to draw a loot card each. So we're going to get the loot cards out. Samurai's built up some really good fury for the next fight. Super excited about it. Hopefully the next fight's the witch. Okay, here we go. Well, he drew a sack of gold. We'll put that on his card. Blood money for the monk. Hoping to get like actual loot. There we go. This should come in handy. Draw a gear card or an artifact in Outer World for the sumo wrestler. And then we got coin cash, 50 gold. Okay, I'm going to mark all this down because there's also experience associated with it. Let's do that real quick. I'll get the paper out, and what we're going to do, I'll do that off camera because there's some experience I have to calculate here in money, but we will do the gear card because it says a gear card. Yeah. Okay. So we finally got a gear card out of this Fotress. What do we get? We get a weapon poison. Nice. Attached to any weapon. Okay. Not nice. He doesn't use a weapon. But we can give it to somebody else. Your melee critical hits do +1 damage each, except for undead, construct, or robot enemies. And you have to be an outlaw. So we're going to have to give this to our assassin because she's an outlaw. But he's going to hold on to it for right now. He did find the weapon poison. That's perfect for our assassin character, for Asako. Okay, and then I'm going to do all the monster experience. They get 35 for each of the tentacles. And the experience from the cards and money. And I'll come right back. Okay, all done. You know what? I think I made it out of that one alive. In other words, I caught most, if not all, of my little tweaky errors as we went along. I think I got most of them anyway. It's hard to tell sometimes. But we did defeat a bunch of enemies. And I'm putting them back into the box. So we are cleaned up and ready to go for the next session, next episode, because that's going to end this one. It was a pretty beefy episode. So guys, that is going to be the end of that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying this. Apologies for the little needly errors right here and there, but it is what it is. We still have some corpses on the board. We got to get rid of those bad boys before they mess with us. We can't really do anything about them until they pop up or go away, but as we leave rooms, then we won't have to deal with them. So that's the good news. All right, because I think they only pop up on the tile you're on, if I'm not mistaken. If enemies are placed in the room, yeah, yep. And I'm just going to look at the corpse token just to make sure. If there is at least one hero or enemy model on the same map tile. So once we leave a map tile behind, we won't have to worry about the corpses anymore. That said, we are done for tonight, and I think now I've gone 2 full episodes of this. I'm starting to get back in the rhythm of all the dice rolls and everything I need to do, but I'm still making little bitty errors. I wish one of you guys was here playing with me. That'd be awesome, because we could catch that stuff better. But we are making our way through. We're not doing well from a time perspective. We have to kill 2 witches, and we haven't encountered one yet. We're already at 7 on the depth track. We get to 16 and we're hosed. The creatures get out, we lose. So hopefully in the next, and we've only gotten a couple rooms in. Hopefully we get to the big baddie soon, at least one of them, and then get to the other one as quickly as possible and defeat them. I don't even know if I can defeat them. They're pretty darn tough. We'll see. But that's that for now. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, guys, and I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.